Oh, he just went low. He's in his head. He's in his head. He's open. His head wide open. Cracked open in the face.
And welcome back everybody to New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It's been actually a couple of weeks since I last recorded this. This is Mario Man 100. We're back with world number 3 in this Let's Play. I think episode 5 or 6 Let's Play so far. So now we have another new suit. We have the penguin suit. This is the second new power-up that we have in this game, apart from the propeller suit. Yeah, we have these penguin enemies and it's a bit annoying. It's a little bit like the propeller suit where the power-up actually moves around a little bit. But it also acts a little bit like a ice flower where you can actually throw out ice balls as well, even while spinning. So one thing you can do with Ice Flower, you can do it with a Fire Flower as well, and the Penguin suit, is freeze. Spin in the air, and if you're just standing still and spinning in the air, you can actually throw 2 fireballs, two projectiles. Okay, I think that is a 1-up from memory. It is. For God's sake. That's why I hate these penguin enemies. Like this penguin enemy in this level in particular is very annoying. I know it wasn't the penguin enemy that took me out the first time. Yeah, that star coin's a little bit hard to get in this level. Oh, I remember this sequence. But yeah, the penguin suit does actually move off the boxes. It's a little bit like the propeller suit that eventually moves around, although I don't think it disappears. So there is a secret under here. So we can, yeah, plow through boxes with our nose of this star coin. I hate getting that star coin because with the penguin suit in particular, you have to be very particular with your platforming, and it sucks. Oh, I didn't know you could actually spin while having this power-up. While holding down on this power-up. I actually didn't know you could spin. And he waddles. Like an actual penguin. It's pretty funny. But yeah, that's the other new power-up of this game. And I think with that, I think we've actually used all the power-ups in the game that we have available. We have the mushroom, the fire flower, the propeller suit, the ice flower, the penguin suit, the mini mushroom, and the star. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all the new power-ups in this. All the power-ups in this game. Oh, we get bullet bills in this level. Maybe it wasn't a spider. I felt something crawling on me while I was just in that loading screen, so I didn't actually know what it was. So you can do it with the ice flower as well as the fire flower, which is really good. You can... Oh, that's right. You can jump on the bullet bills, and you will actually jump if you hold down the jump button while doing so. It's a little bit like Sonic. If you jump, if you hit a bumper with the jump button held down, you can actually jump higher. Oh, one thing I will say in this game that is very nice attention to detail with especially the bullet bills, is that if a bullet bill hits another bullet bill in its projectile range, as in like its straight path, it will actually knock across the other bullet bill and hit it out of the way. Which I think is a nice attention to detail because, yeah, like it gets shot and then it moves. I jumped on this cooler. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I don't know what that bug was. I don't know what that was on me. Better just use a mushroom. And I don't think I need to use a star because the star's pretty early on in the level anyway. But yeah, progress update. Australia is still burning at the time of this recording. It kind of is the running theme over these last few months that Australia is still burning. It's not a great time for anybody, but I've actually seen. Oh, you can actually, yeah, I forgot you can pick up the bullet bills in midair. But I actually took a trip away for a couple days. Okay, this one is a little bit hard to get. I think with the propeller suit, you might be able to get it a lot easier with this level. Oh, ice bros. Like Fire Bros and Hammer Brothers. They guys suck. Oh, that's another one that, yeah, you could technically get in this level with the power-ups that you have. There we go. Actually didn't need the propeller suit, but yeah, propeller suit probably be your best bet with that. That star coin. Got him. Oh, I was a coin short for another extra life. God damn it. Well, next level. But yeah, so I had to drive to Sydney, and there was a lot. Once I was about 100 k's, 120 kilometers out from where I live, which is like 120, 130 kilometers. So that's probably about 100, maybe 120 miles away from where I live. We encountered a lot of areas that had been affected by the fires, and yeah, it was a devastating sight because there's a whole bunch of burnt trees and all sorts of stuff. And it's very upsetting because, yeah, for people, like, this is really bad. Like, it got that hot that some street signs have melted away and folded like paper that's folded back on itself. Like, that's how devastating this whole fire season is. And we usually have like bad bushfires, like in general, like we get bushfires every single year, but this is on a completely different level. We have 50 lives. Look at that. Okay, no extra boxes. I completely forgot that extra life was there. But yeah, it is really bad how much devastation there was. I actually took photos because I was so surprised on how bad it was. Like street signs, all sorts of stuff. Okay, this one, this level can be a little bit difficult. I will say it can be a little bit difficult in a lot of ways with the platforms and the icicles falling down off the I think it's stalagmites, isn't it? From stuff from caves on the roof. I always forget. Oh yeah, and now we get bigger icicles, so they fall down as platforms in this level. So yeah, so some of these blocks are actually really, really essential. Goodbye. Goodbye. I always forget which see, now this one, that is extremely obvious of being a pipe. I think this is only for coins anyway. Yeah, it's only really coins in that room anyway. I thought there might be a star coin that might have been hidden off, but yeah. But yeah, don't get hit by these things, because these things actually will still hurt. And this one moves to the side, just to make it a bit easier for you to platform. And yeah, if you're good enough, you can get out of that and get the extra life out of that, but yeah. I'm okay at these these games, but not particularly like the best ever. Like, I will say that I have never beaten I've beaten New Super Mario Brothers. I've beaten New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I've never beaten the original Super Mario Brothers. I've gotten pretty close. I will say I've gotten pretty close to beating the first game. Get fucked. Oh, that's right. I gotta carry that barrel all the way to the end. That sucks. I just got that one up too. I am being really consistent in getting the top of the flagpole in a lot of these levels. I don't know how I'm doing it, but it's happening. Take out the other enemy, because why not? And it's probably going to annoy me anyway, so might as well. You took out your own brother! Ah, damn it. I tried to squeeze between the... Because if I got the balloon initially, I would have been right. See, now I'm gonna go in a small Mario. Because I can get him with the blocks. So the only Ice Brother that I should have any problems with is the bottom one. Until that happens. Yeah, just gotta be, yeah, I was gonna say, just gotta be careful of him jumping over. Plus, I get more mushrooms out of it, so I don't mind doing that mini game just because it's, you know. Plus, sometimes they come around and they come right around to hit me when I come through this through the pathway in the middle of around the frozen hole. So I really don't want to deal with them. Now, let's see if I actually get some this time. That's probably the max that I could get from the single player. From a single player, that's probably like the best you can do. See, because sometimes they actively look at you and come around to get your ass. Really? See, and then you get stuck because if I go back to this level, he'll come around and come around the other direction. So sometimes you can actually get like I've literally gotten stuck because of some of these guys. Now I can't even make it up. I was gonna say I can't even make it up the hill. Goodbye. As to why we have a timer in this, I got no idea, because none of the enemies that we get in these areas are really that challenging. Like, they have their own little behaviors and stuff, but that's about it. They don't really go into anything else. Okay, first ghost house of the game, and geez, that boo face has not aged well. that one in particular. Yeah, I was gonna say, I try and go for the door doesn't work. But yeah, right at the start there is a star coin. You will probably miss it. Completely forgot that was there. Oh yeah, watch for projectiles. They do give you coins though. But yeah, so these are like the puzzle areas. And I mean, they've been like that ever since, I believe Mario World, I think was the first time they introduced ghost houses, or was that Mario 3? I forget. It was one of the games. It was one of those two. And there's a lot of and usually when it comes to boo houses and haunted houses, there's a whole lot of different hidden areas when it comes to like things like star coins and that sort of thing in this level, in these types of levels. Yes, there is. I was going to say, why is there a pole all the way over here? because I know these are like puzzle areas, and there's a lot of different, like there's a lot of star coins hidden. There's a lot of different hidden stuff in these levels. So you're always trying to find all sorts of hidden stuff in this in these levels. And now we have little tight ropes that we gotta climb on. Okay, once we get past this, it'll be a bit easier. Yeah. I think in the situations where, I'm not sure if it's this one or we get ones with doors later on, that will get into a situation where we can go through doors, but unfortunately with those doors in particular, thank you, extra life. No, that's it. Oh, I tried to go over the boo, and I should have actually... And probably with speed, I would have went under the boo fairly easily. I don't even know how I got that one, because I thought I completely missed it. Okay, I will take that. Now, from memory, I think there is a hidden pathway, because there is that cannon over there. And I'm thinking, what's the path? I'm pretty sure it's like the ghost house, but I can't remember which door you have to go into to get that. I always hate doing the middle. Should really stop doing like the middle panels. Oh, for God's sake. So the other panel that I would have went to was Bowser Jr. Anyway, castle. We go against Lemmy. Oh, these are the ones with the rotating shapes. This one is okay. I think the rotating shapes thing I think is kind of cool, but yeah, it's not a particularly amazing concept. It's just hidden doorway. I'm on 99. I'm on 99 coins again. Oh yeah, this one just goes in circles. With a spike ball. I didn't think I was actually that close to the spike ball. Don't laugh at me, you asshole. Wow. Sometimes I even surprise myself on how I can do some jumps in this game. And then I get jumps like that where it's not really anything in particular, but more spectacular. But yeah, there are some jumps like that sequence early on the left side, just on this life. Oh my god, I don't think I could probably replicate that at all, because that was pretty clutch. Oh yeah, don't. I think you can still get squashed by the corners of that. Of this thing. So yeah, don't do that. I'm gonna try and get on top of it. Because it'd be much safer to go on top than on the bottom. I was gonna say I can't remember if there's if this game has Contra syndrome, where if you go down too far, it will indeed kill you. Oh my god! Thank God. Stressing there for a sec. I was trying to get all the red coins, and then when I missed one, I was like, oh no. I'm like, I'm gonna die. Oh, I think there's actually a star coin in one of those rooms. I forget which one it is, but I'm pretty sure one of them has. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a dry bones up here. There's a few. Probably should have waited for that power block. Okay, no, it doesn't. Oh, that's right. We get into a situation of spike balls, and they will destroy a lot of the dry bones. Okay. And we also got the extra life out of it, which is fantastic. I don't even know how the fuck I managed to get onto that. This one is a little bit stricter. There it is. Thank you very much. Pretty much didn't waste my mushroom really at all, which is good. I was freaking out for a second. I'm thinking, oh, there's none of. Okay, Lemmy, bouncy ball, or is it Iggy? I forget. I'm pretty sure it's Lemmy. I always forget with the Koopa kids. I can never remember. Like Morton and Roy, they're both big guys, but I remember which ones they are because one is very obvious. Like the colors are contrast. Like Iggy and Lemmy are very similar. Like Wendy is like the only girl one, is the only woman, Koopaling. Out of all this, so that one's easy to pick up. Ludwig is probably like my favorite, just because of his design and his name. Roy and Morton are very similar in structure, yes, but they're very easy to pick up and very easy to know which one is which. Oh, for God's sake. But yeah, some of the Koopalings are a bit out there. Okay, so we got to the castle. That's good.